Hey YouTube, what's up? Dan here, coming back at you again with another video. And today I'm here to talk about Deadpool 2. Now, if you didn't see in the video description, or in the title of the video, or in what was probably a brief tag that I may or may not have put up with text on the screen before this video somewhere, there's going to be spoilers for this Deadpool 2 conversation where I share my thoughts on the film. If you haven't seen it yet, please click off the video if you don't want it spoiled. I promise I won't be mad at you. You can always come back later after you've seen the movie and get my take on it. I went to see it last night, 10:30 after I got off work. Opening night. I don't know how the theater was for the first two shows, but for the show I was at, it wasn't packed. It was a decent crowd, but it was by no means the level of crowd that I saw for Avengers, or that I saw for Star Wars, or that I've seen for any of those. So the turnout definitely wasn't as big, but the movie was still funny as hell. Right after I got out of the theater, I had stopped at Walmart to pick up a few things, and I recorded a quick video with what I consider my hot take on the film. And let's just check that out.
My God. So I just got out of the theater. Haven't gotten home yet to record my Deadpool reaction video. But oh my God, that movie was fucking insane. Holy.
So as you can tell, I really enjoyed it. The first Deadpool movie that came out about 2 years ago, Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, the Merc with a Mouth. I loved it. I went to see this one. I still loved it. I could tell that there were some differences in the film because the film did have a different director. The first film was directed by Tim Miller. He actually left the series over creative differences, and they brought in a new director. And the new director, he still did a decent job. That being said, this is not the movie that you were expecting it to be. One of the big selling points of the film was X-Force. And there was X-Force in the film, but the team that you thought was X-Force is only there for a brief period of time. So there is still X-Force in the film, but it's a combination of a couple members of the X-Men, Deadpool, Cable, and surprise, surprise, Cable's not the villain for the entire film. I was utterly shocked when Juggernaut was revealed to be in the film. Holy. Juggernaut is a character from the X-Men universe who was in X3, The Last Stand. And the character was not done very well at all. People don't like that movie to begin with, and that character's portrayal did not help. So it was very nice seeing a CGI'd, giant, powerful, monster version of Juggernaut. I was afraid of Juggernaut. I wasn't even fighting him, and I was afraid of him watching this film. And when I got home, I went online because I had to know who played him, because they credited him as himself. Turns out Ryan Reynolds voiced the Juggernaut and did the face capture for him. I don't know who did the motion capture, but Ryan Reynolds was definitely part of bringing Juggernaut to the screen in this film. Lots of jokes, lots of comedy, lots of references to everything you would expect. He makes DC jokes. He makes Ryan Reynolds jokes. They make Wolverine jokes. On that note, those post-credit scenes. Negasonic Teenage Warhead and her girlfriend Yukio, they fix the time-jumping wrist device that Cable has. And Deadpool takes that. Now, apparently one of the post-credit scenes that got cut, which I personally am hoping winds up on the Blu-ray, is Deadpool going back in time and killing baby Hitler, which they do foreshadow in the film, but then the filmmakers said they decided to cut it because even though, yes, it's baby Hitler, it would still be killing a baby, and you can't do that. Put it on the Blu-ray. No, the scenes we did wind up getting were pretty good, because we get one where he goes back and he saves his girlfriend, because this is a revenge flick, which, yeah, now that I think about it, that works, yeah. He kills the version of Deadpool from X-Men Origins Wolverine, and then he kills Ryan Reynolds right before he signs on for the Green Lantern movie. Awesome. In terms of the future of this franchise, Ryan Reynolds has already said there's probably not going to be a Deadpool 3. He said the only way these Deadpool movies work is when you take everything from this character and you can't keep doing that. But he also did say that he could see other situations, like team-up situations, where the character could be kept around. And I think we're going to get an X-Force movie. And I think the X-Force movie is technically going to be Deadpool 3. Because I feel like the team that we're going to have in X-Force is going to be Deadpool, Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead. I don't believe... Yes, I think Yukio... I think she was there at the end of that. Dopinder, Cable. That's the team we're going to get for this X-Force film. It's not going to be what we thought it was going to be with Zeitgeist and Vanisher, etc. It's not going to be them. It's going to be these other guys. Deadpool 3 is going to be X-Force. That's what they're going to do. Some people did say that the film was a little more forgettable than the first. And I understand where they're coming from. There were moments where I felt like the story did lull a little bit. But overall, the film didn't feel too long. I mean, the film does have a decent runtime. I think it runs almost 2 hours. But it didn't really lull for me. I still enjoyed it. I still thought it was well done. I thought the effects were well done. I still think Ryan Reynolds' humor is on par. I mean, he still does so much justice for this character. I'm at the point where when this Disney-Fox merger, if it happens... I want to see Ryan Reynolds keep playing Deadpool. Just bring him into an alternate timeline. Have him make a reference to it. The X-Men actually do show up in this film briefly. There's a scene where they're in the mansion. And Deadpool's complaining about how he never sees any other X-Men. And how the studio could have just thrown them a bone. And the camera kind of cuts a little bit so that you can see a room filled with all the X-Men. And Beast comes over and shuts the door. I'm sorry. I'm not known for the best taste. I liked Batman and Robin. I thought this movie was a hell of a lot of fun. I spent a lot of time laughing. I can't wait for the Blu-ray to come out. Ryan Reynolds, please, do more Deadpool movies. Play this character until the end of time. Just keep playing him. Just on and on and on. Have him be your Wolverine. 18 years from now, let's have another Deadpool movie. Just call it Wade. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at twitter.com/JanStransky. I am HollywoodLights1992 on Instagram. Click the subscribe button and the bell down below to be notified of all my new content so you never miss a video. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you want to see the latest video I've uploaded, you can click over here. If you want to see a video that I've selected to tack onto this video, click over here. And until next time, this is Dan, signing off.